Hello, on to the next week. So, this week the plan is to redo the onboarding system. So, I plan on redesigning it first and then going through and updating it on the website, just making it way easier and adding in ways to invite your family members to build into some virality into the app. That'll probably be the bulk of what I'll do this week, and then also I'll probably update the landing page and that'll be linked with that. And then the week after that, after this one, I will start putting it out to the world again and seeing if more people will sign up and invite their family members. So let's get to it.
So a couple of weeks ago, before Christmas, as a sort of marketing idea to get the website out there, I posted on Reddit, and it actually got quite a few people interested and chatting about the idea. So I've just show you what I posted and read some of the comments that were made. So it ended up getting about 100 to 200 website visitors and maybe like no payments, but I did make it free and then probably got like 5 or 6 or something sign-ups. So first, the headline: I made a website to help capture your parents' and grandparents' life stories for future generations. I like that, and I think from this test it shows that it captures people's thoughts, because it went straight to the top of the internet is beautiful thing. As you can see, it got removed after I think like 12 hours, and then like just dropped off a cliff. Like no one came after that. No one's seen it since, obviously. So 102 upvotes. First comment: possibly unpopular opinion. I'm always mildly perplexed and curious why someone is drawn to giving personal and sometimes private family details to the web. Yeah, so I think that's like I replied. I think that's an understandable opinion. The idea is that our timelines are meant to be private for family only, not like something you go showing around everyone. Because why would you want to do that with your life story? But yeah. Next comments. So $30 is pretty hefty. A few people made comments like that. Will it be backed up with memory crystals that are buried in Antarctica? And yeah, my comment was, no, we got better rates in the Arctic. What would a fair price be? Anyway, so I as you know, I've made it free since then. And this comment was great. I think this was the one. While it's $30 up for no, not this one. There's another one that is great. We'll see in a second. So posting on Reddit can be quite nerve-wracking because some of the comments can be savage, but I actually found that I quite enjoyed everyone's comments, even the critical ones, because they're all good points. So this guy said, it's expensive, wait until you've got huge engagement and then charge money, or you might miss out on building that initial engagement. And I actually, since then, I think getting people on first for free and getting their stories told for free, I think, because that's so much work for them involved, I think keeping that free and then charge them when it's like a click of a button to make it into a book, or the click of a button to, you could chart. This is a dream maybe, but turn it into quite a way to make it into a video. Some more comments. One thing that can help people commit the time and effort and money to use your service would be allow all data to be exported. And I thought that was a great comment, and that's something I can do really easily and I'll happily do. So I haven't added that yet because no one's made a timeline yet, but I'll cross that bridge when it comes. So Tumblr for money, what am I missing here? Oh, you can see I downvoted it. Didn't really get the comment. Don't use Tumblr. Don't know what someone deleted there. some more comments. It's called WikiLeaks again. Maybe should I downvote it? Didn't get that comment. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna WikiLeaks everyone's life stories. And then this was a cool idea, turning it into a large language model and then asking the questions. I like the idea of that somewhat, but also at the same time, I'm not sure you can capture enough information to do that. Maybe you can one day. Like, we all want to create AI versions of ourselves. I'm not sure, but we'll see. This one made me laugh. Obi-Wan, $30 per person. So I say, dream on. And then he commented, £30 per person, dream on. Again, I downvoted it. A bit embarrassing, but whatever. It didn't add anything to the conversation in my thoughts. And then I started giving people a free code, and that's when it got shut off. Anyway, that was my Reddit post. All in all, I quite enjoyed it. Did it on a Friday night. Bit of a busy December, so a bit of a throw in the dark and stab in the dark, or I don't know. So I built this stall behind me about 3 years ago, and it's just made me realise how hard it can be to build something and how easy it can be to tear it down. But the thing to remember, which for this startup world, is that I got a lot more satisfaction from building it than I have from tearing it down, although tearing it down is quite fun as well. But yeah, good to keep in mind. Alright, here's what I've done this week. So I've updated the landing page a tiny bit. I need to update it more, but I just basically got rid of everything that mentions the pricing for now. So then press get started for free. I've kept it so that you still have to sign up as the first step. I know a lot of companies put this later in the onboarding process so that you can get people doing stuff and then ask them to sign up. But for now, I'm just going to leave it like this. But I have changed the text. Let's start capturing your story. Let's just make up a test one. Sign up. So, what is your name? First name, last name. Jim Bean. Next. Hey Jim, when did your story start? Alright, make up a day. Oh, skipping ahead. What family members are part of your story? Family members, pick your mum, dad, grandparent, you might have a couple grandparents, you can pick multiple. Probably make this better at some point, but I think this works for now. So you pick your family members, then you press next. Okay, what's your mum's name? I'm just gonna use initials now. JJ, DD. So you got to go through each one and do their name. So this part of the process might be a bit tedious, but it'll make creating their timelines about their lives better. And also, when you're asking questions that people know the answer to straight away, I think usually they're happy to fill it out in a form. This step, again, people might drop off, but I've added the option to skip it. So this is send an invite to their email. If they don't remember their email, which a lot of people might not, you can or share an invite link and you can copy the link and then send it, or you can skip this step. So invite your mum, Jay, to tell their story. Invite your dad, D, to tell you the story. So I think that makes it kind of personal. And whether or not they do this step, I don't know. I'll be interested to see. So I have added GTM events to every step of this onboarding process, so I can get an idea of when people are doing it. So then that's it. Fantastic. All done. Let's start telling you a story. But wait, how does the tree and the roots work? Well, we aim to help you create a timeline of the significant moments throughout your life. You can write about your story or record yourself speaking about your story. Then you can bring your story to life by adding photos to these special moments. I might add photos for each of these as well, showing proper examples, real life examples. And then let's get started with your early years. And then it actually gets started. So at the moment, I haven't changed anything else. I've just updated that process. If you get invited, you get sent to an invite screen, and then you get put through that same process, pretty much exactly. So, lot to learn. I'm happy with how it's come out. So.
All right then, what a week. So I'm super happy with how the onboarding experience has turned out. I've got a couple of things I want to track now that are super important. Well, 3 things actually. I want to track the landing page and how many people convert to signups. I want to track the onboarding process and use those GTM events I've set up to work out where people drop off. And then the 3rd thing, I want to see how many people, when they sign up, invite other family members and how many of those family members end up signing up. So I know the landing page still needs a fair bit of work, which I'm going to look into doing next week. And then the other thing I want to do next week is start telling you about History Timelines, which is a website I created, and it's kind of the start of the funnel for bringing people for the tree and the roots. I think that might change, but yeah, so next week I'm going to focus on History Timelines. But it's all linked. I'm enjoying it. Hope you are too. Give me any feedback if you have any. For now, I'm going to enjoy this view. Look at that, someone's on the waves. It's a bit rainy, but can't let that stop us getting out and about.